soon. Wish we could rewind, go back in the past. Relive all the times they were way too fast. All the times that we shared. Now I know you did not care, 'cause you were sneaking around with another dude. I guess that I'll be packing soon. I'm running away, I'm leaving today, not coming back tomorrow. Sorry to leave you in sorrow. I'm running away, oh I'm leaving today, I'm coming back tomorrow. Sorry to leave you in sorrow. Yeah, well I was waiting around town for an hour or two. The thought of being somewhere else alone with you has me shook up and shaking, don't know what to do. So, where you from, where you been? I'm from right here and done nothing, and I don't really wanna be the one who got caught up, stuck up, wasting all away. And I say, I'm running away, I'm leaving today, not coming back tomorrow. Sorry to leave you in sorrow. I'm running away, oh I'm leaving today, I'm coming back tomorrow. Sorry to leave you in sorrow. So, where you from, where you been? I'm from right here and done nothing, and I don't really wanna be the one who got caught up, stuck up, wasting all away. I'm running away, oh I'm leaving today, not coming back tomorrow. Sorry to leave you in sorrow, yeah. I'm running away, oh I'm leaving today, I'm coming back tomorrow. Sorry to leave you in sorrow, yeah. Oh, I'm running away.
That is Running Away. That is Two Towns Band. Zach and James with us here live in studio. How are you guys?
Doing good, Matt.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I love your, as I was saying off air, I really like your sound. You guys sound great. That track, that's been getting some airplay. You mentioned The River in Boston.
Yeah, we were featured a few weeks ago on the new upcoming music. Homegrown Sound, I think it is. But yeah, they played us a couple weeks ago, and that was the song that we featured on it. So that's
Excellent.
off our first debut album that we put out 2 years ago now, Shell City. So.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. And we do have some other songs of yours too that we'll be playing today. And how long have you guys been around?
So this started like, I want to say three to 4 years ago. It was me and another buddy, and we both came from two different bands when we were in high school. So I was in this band called Insider, and we actually did pretty well in Vermont for a while. We played Higher Ground and did a bunch of shows there. We were actually on 99 The Buzz a few times out there too. And he was in this other rock band. They were called Prohibition. So his name was Hunter Myers. And me and him started this right after COVID started. We realized that the whole 5-piece band thing was going to go away for a while. And we're like, okay, how can we keep this going while still making music and going out and playing during the pandemic? So that all happened. We recorded an album during the pandemic. After that, we just got on the road, started touring pretty much anywhere we could in the Northeast. And then I think it was about a year and a half ago, and Hunter moved to Indianapolis to start doing some other projects. So James really came in a clutch in this last few months here. And I was like, hey, you play guitar? What are you doing? I need somebody to fill this spot and start doing shows again and start getting this back up to where we had it before, where we were playing every week, 3-4 times a week, and recording albums and putting stuff out. And he really stepped up and just came in and did what he had to do. So now it's going great again.
Well, that must have been a big relief, right? Because it's scary when I know from my own experience, it's scary when you have a project that has a lot of momentum and you feel like you're really getting somewhere with it, and all of a sudden the bottom falls out because somebody says, "Yeah, I'm not going to be here anymore."
Yeah. It was nerve wracking at first, and then I was like, okay, it's fine. There's people can play guitar. Like there's people out there who know how to play guitar. And honestly, it was hard finding somebody for a while.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Like nobody really lived up to the standard. I'm like super perfectionist, and like it had to be like really good and to where I needed to be. And yeah, James just came in and did exactly what needed to be done.
Excellent. Was it a challenge for you, James, coming in and learning because obviously, like Zach said, he's a perfectionist. Was that a challenge for you?
Yeah. I got my first guitar about a year ago on my birthday, so I'm extremely new.
Yeah, he's
wow.
new. He's new, and he's stepped up. He's good.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had our first show at the end of May. I think it was May 31st, and then it was the beginning of the March. We worked together at another job. I showed up with my guitar, and he said, "Oh, you play guitar? Would you like to join the band?" I didn't know it was going to pick up this much or get this big, but it has.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's like fate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that at a job? You guys? Is that how you guys met at work? Or?
Yeah. So we work for a marketing company, like outside of doing Two Towns and stuff.
Yeah.
So it just kind of worked out. Like we were just away at an event somewhere. I think we were in like Pennsylvania or something. Mm-hmm. He had his guitar with him. I'm like, oh, you're gonna be with me now. Like you just cancel your summer. You're doing shows.
Yeah. Wow. Excellent. So now on the tracks, on the recorded tracks, so who else is on, or do you guys do everything between the two of you? Or?
So Shell City came out before James's time.
That was before James.
That was before James. But Hunter actually did the drums and everything on that, and he did all like the mixing, mastering, recording. Fantastic audio engineer. But other than that, vocals, guitar, and I think most of the bass was me.
Okay.
Yeah, doing all that. And then on the Running Away feature, we have Luke Bolt. He's one of the original members of Prohibition too, with Hunter there. And we got him to do a little feature on there, and he just knocked it out of the park.
Oh, cool. What does he do on the track?
He does like the little outro verse towards the end there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens live? Is it just, do the two of you just play live and...
Yeah, it's the two of us. Usually James is just like leading the way with the guitar, and then I'm just kind of in the background strumming a few chords, and all the vocals are coming from me, and we're getting him up to speed on the vocals. He's going to be doing the harmonies very soon here.
Yeah. So when you play live, it's a stripped down, like you're not using any kind of a backing track for the drums or anything. It's just like a
stripped down, like doing stuff off of Shell City, doing covers and stuff. And just playing everywhere that we can.
Yeah. Out. Is there any kind of a long-term plan to have a full band, or do you like doing it? I would imagine there's a lot of advantages to it just being the two of you in terms of booking shows and all of that. I mean,
there's advantages to doing it just the two of us. I mean, like we get paid more both, and then like it's definitely easier like logistically because we just show up with two speakers and a few cables and guitars, and it's a show. Yeah. I think we've done the big band thing before. Like Two Towns actually played Higher Ground 2 years ago. It was one of our last shows, and Higher Ground is a venue in Vermont. I don't know if you heard of it. It's like, it's great. We love it. And we played with a full band there, and it worked out pretty well. It was kind of like we grabbed the Hunter played drums. We grabbed the other guitarist we were working with at the time, Jackson Garrow. And then we grabbed my old bassist, Zach Hayes from Insider. And we were just like, okay, we're going to be a band for one night, and we're all going to play, and it's going to sound awesome. And it went good.
Yeah.
And I think moving forward, it would definitely just be like having like a session drummer, or having like a guitarist or bassist or something like that. I don't think we would ever like change the core of the group.
Right.
I think I'd just keep that to the two people who are really invested in it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Higher Ground, is that where Green Jelly just played, where they had the incident? Where they got shut down 3 songs in?
Oh, Green Jelly.
Might have been.
Yeah, it was. That's Burlington, right?
I've seen Green Jelly at Higher Ground. I was just looking at that.
Yeah, that was it.
They were here last weekend.
I saw that. I saw them like, Green Jelly was here. Cool.
Yeah.
They're coming back through in August.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
all right.
But yeah, so they played, it was Higher Ground. Yeah, so they played, they got 3 songs in and they got shut down, I guess.
Really?
Something to do with Bill's pants hanging from the chandelier. I guess that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
There.
All right. Playing in the small room over there, putting your pants on the chandelier is a no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who put them there. I mean, I don't know if he put them there himself, or I don't know the detail. I
I don't know how they got there.
Yeah, I don't know how the pants got off of Bill and onto the chandelier, but
I assume he was playing music at the time.
it may not have been Bill's fault. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah,
It didn't go well.
it was pretty. Yeah. It looked like a wild scene. Are you guys doing a lot of shows? Are you playing a lot?
Yeah, we're playing out of our minds. We actually have a show later today up in Waterville. We're playing the Waterville Valley Town Square.
Oh, cool.
Providing that the weather holds up for us, which I think it's going to, hopefully.
Yeah.
And 2 nights ago, we were at L Street down in Hampton Beach. And then last week, we were at Telly's in Epping, and we're playing Shane's in Hampton. We're playing in Boston. We're playing at the Bebop Music Hall. Later in September, we got pretty much anywhere that you can house a band, we're getting in there. And we're playing.
Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent. Well, let's play another one of these studio tracks. I'll let you pick. What should we do next?
Should we have them play? Let's do. I like Overdue. I think Overdue is one of the stronger ones that I've written. In
Overdue.
My time.
Okay, we'll do that one next. Maybe the next one after that, I'll reveal what my favorite is of the ones that you
nice,
sent me.
nice.
I have a personal favorite.
I think I know what it's going to be.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Do you? Yeah. All right. We'll find out. We'll find out. But in the meantime, this is Overdue. The band is a Two Towns band. They're here with us live in studio. We have Zach and James here with us. But check this out. This is called Overdue.
I feel nothing, I'm rusting without you. No desires, I'm tired, I see nothing through. I'm lost in my head, life feels overdue. Still writing, I'm trying to make it through. But I know that it's getting old. And I know can't take this anymore. So if you love me, then leave me, just let me go. Tonight I'm crying, I lose control. And if you want me and lead me, I'm there for you. Cause maybe our love is just overdue. If you love me, 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 if you love me. I'm restless, I'm breathless, I'm broken too. I'm lying, deciding that I don't need you. Which way to turn, I'm so confused. I'm empty, just let me feel something new. And I know that it's getting old. And I know can't take this anymore. So if you love me, then leave me, just let me go. Tonight I'm crying, I lose control. And if you want me and lead me, I'm there for you. Cause maybe our love is just overdue. If you love me, 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 if you love me. There's just one thing I asked of you, is that you help me, don't break me, cause I need you. If you love me, 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 if you love me.
I love that. That is Overdue. The band is Two Towns Band, and we've got the guys from the band here with us live in studio. Zach and James are here with us. Great song.
Love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you very much.
How many original songs do you guys have as a unit?
Our entire album, Shell City, I think it is. I want to say 9. I want to say 9 songs. That's just what we have out. Like, we have plenty more ready to go. We're actually working with Blackheart Studio right now, and we're gonna get some
awesome.
We're gonna get some dates in the fall here in September. We're thinking about doing this little cover album sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call it Two Towns Covered Up.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. And we're going to do 5-ish cover songs. And then we're just going to like throw in make maybe 5-6 more originals. Just start getting the ball rolling.
So you're going to be recording with Eric Sauter?
I believe
That's
I
awesome.
believe so.
Yeah. We had him on. It was a few months ago now. We finally had him on the show. And I had said to him, it's great to finally have you here because your name comes up all the time. Because his name comes up all the time on the show. And he's amazing. No, that's very cool. Very cool. So the album that you had done, where was that recorded?
In Hunter's basement.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. He did all the we did all the recording there, the mixing, mastering, like everything was just done in his basement.
Wow.
Came out way better than we expected.
Really?
So, for a basement DIY album, it came out good.
Yeah. Well, with the technology that's available today, you can really, you can really get some, obviously what you get out of Blackheart is going to sound better than anything you've done.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure. But I'm genuinely surprised though that was all done because like I said, all these tracks, they sound really, really good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know when you start recording the next one?
We
with
start
Eric?
in September 20th, September 21st ish, like right around that range. We're going to start doing these like next songs and start getting them out. So we're hoping to record it, have it all done and recorded by the end of September, and then hopefully for a early winter release.
Will it be a full album?
Yeah, we're trying to make it a full album.
Good.
Yep.
Good. Now, are you? What's the writing process like? Are you guys writing together, or are you doing most of it, Zach? Or how does that work with James?
So far, we haven't done any like me and him sitting down in a room just being like, okay, we got to write something, put the ideas together, and get it out there.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that we have right now is just stuff that's like been in the back pocket for a while. Me like, okay, we're gonna record eventually, and then we have 50 shows in 3 months, and then we're like, oh, we can't record.
Yeah.
So let's save it for next year, and then we have another 50 shows in 3 months. We're like, okay, we're gonna save this again, and then so eventually we're just here now after Shell City, and we still got those songs in the back pocket. So those are ready to go. We'll probably get those out on this next upcoming project with Blackheart, and then anything past that will be written by me and James collaboratively.
Okay, excellent. Are there any plans to re-record anything from Shell City, or you...
I want to redo Overdue.
Yeah, you were saying something about that off air. Yeah,
I want to redo Overdue. Like I think that for having it been like written in 15 minutes, I think that it's one of the strongest lyrical songs that we have.
Yeah,
there's just so much raw emotion and passion that I put into that song when writing it, which I don't even know where it came from. Like I was in a good place. I was like, oh, freshman year of college, like have fun with all my buddies, and then it's like, bam, let's write a sad song. Don't know where it came from, but hey, it came out good.
Yeah. What is it that you don't like about because I think it sounds phenomenal.
I like it. I think like when it goes into like the chorus part, the original version that we had, the vocals were much higher, raspier, and they had more feeling and more tone to it. And I want to get back to that. The only thing that why we didn't do that on Shell City is because we had a version of it before that we had put out, and it wasn't doing as well as we had thought. Like it was some audio issues with it, with like it clipping and stuff, and just not sounding to the professional standard that we wanted it to.
Yeah.
So I think if we get back in with Blackheart, it'll be a lot easier to get the sound that we want and have the audio quality not be compromised.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. When you guys play live, do you do any covers, or is it all originals, or?
Yeah, we do covers, originals, everything. So, I mean, our usual set, what are we going on? Like 2-ish, 3 hours is our usual set.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Yeah, no, we're playing like 2-ish, 3-ish hours at like bars, pubs, and just, again, everywhere we can play.
Yeah.
And we do quite a bit of covers. And I just think our covers sometimes, like I like when we're told that our covers sound better than the original version.
Yeah, that must be nice.
I love that. So we were playing, I think we were playing Telly's last week, and there was a bunch of people at the bar, and I love their new open concept thing. They like got a stage and everything's surrounded now instead of like being in the corner like we were a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was people at the bar, and they came up to us after, and they're just like, man, that Zach Bryan song, he doesn't hit those notes live. And I'm like, oh yeah, we try to be different and try and do stuff that like the people who are playing these big shows out there aren't doing. Cause like we want to bring like as much of the experience as we can to them and just try and sound as authentic as we can. So.
Yeah. What song?
We were doing Burn, 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 Zach Bryan.
Okay.
Yeah. And when he gets to the end there, he goes, let me go down the line. Yeah. I was like hitting those notes and like getting them correct.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
And people just loved it. Yeah. They're like, well, we saw him live and he didn't do that. I was like, yeah, well, we try and be the best.
Yeah. No, that's validating, right? When somebody says that to you, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's great. We love to hear it.
Yeah. Do you do any obscure covers where people don't necessarily know their covers?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot.
We were playing L Street the other night. It's like, are you guys just playing covers or this originals too? And just like, it's both. We hadn't played any originals yet.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, it's both. Mm-hmm. We're getting there, but it's both for now.
Right. like what's an example of like an obscure one that
Oh
people
my
don't?
gosh.
Miles Smith isn't slow.
Yeah, Miles Smith.
that's-
He's getting up there, but like we play Solo by Miles Smith, and that's a pretty obscure one.
Yeah.
I think like for like college students, Kilby Girl would be another
Kilby
one.
Girl's my new favorite.
Yeah, that's a new favorite of ours. Like Kilby Girl by the Backseat Lovers. We started playing that a couple weeks ago, and it's hasn't reached this way to the older audience yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
I think another one we play that's really obscure is Disco Nights. I honestly don't even know who that's by.
Oh, wow.
It's obscure to me.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like one of those TikTok songs. Just like, yeah, let's play that. Sounds good.
Right.
Sure.
Well, let's play my favorite. Now, you said you think you can guess which one is my favorite of the tracks that
You want to guess?
that you guys sent?
I was gonna say Method and
Method and
Rhyme.
Rhyme. Yeah. Am I right?
That's the one.
Yep,
I knew it.
Method
my
and the
favorite
Rhyme.
too.
Is it? Yeah.
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 It's so weird. This was not that song was not like intended to ever be a song.
Really?
Yeah. So me and Hunter we were just in his basement one night, and it was me, him, his brother, his girlfriend, like a bunch of friends. We're just like, I bet I could write a pop song. Like we were probably like hanging out and doing stuff, and like I was like, oh, I could write a pop song. I could do that. It's easy. And like an hour later, this was created.
Well, yeah. Apparently, it is easy because it's a great track, and it's I know what you mean about it being a pop song. It's catchy as hell, and it's the length of a pop song. It's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yep.
So you're coming in under that 3 minute. That's perfect for radio.
I think that was the point. We're like, oh, radio pop songs? Yeah, anybody can do that. And we just did it in an hour.
And you did it. Yeah. Well, you did it well. So I love it. So let's give this a listen. So this is Method and the Rhyme, and the band is Two Towns Band here in studio. Check this out.
If you give me one more chance, maybe just to let me in, I just need a second time, then you're on my mind. I'ma spread my wings and fly. All I need's a second time. I just want you by my side, just lay with me tonight. I guess you need a little bit of time to figure out the method and the rhyme, 'cause I'm just getting over it. I have had enough of it, I'm just really sick of it. You get to walk around and pick and choose all the things I'm gonna do. This love, I am just over it. I have had enough of it, I'm just really sick of it. It's all in my head, under my bed, wishing the monsters in my life. It ain't right, see you tonight, better than any other thing that I said. Not what I meant was that I said all the text you sent. I can't understand all the things you said. This life I'm living, I just give in. I guess you need a
That is Method and the Rhyme. The band is Two Towns Band, and they are here with us live in studio. And it's like it's so catchy. Like I start swaying back. I don't do that to everything.
That's true.
That is true.
I really do like that song.
Yeah.
I really, really
Thank
do.
you.
I love all of your music. Really, you have an amazing sound.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You know, it reminds me a little bit. I think it's in the vocal, the way you sing it. It reminds me a little bit of Maroon 5. It's funny because I really don't even like Maroon 5, but I like that song.
All right, that's good.
But when I first listened to it, I was like, the vocal reminds me of somebody, and I think it reminds me of Adam Levine.
All right, I can hear it a little bit.
Yeah. Because your vocal approach is a little different on that one too than the other tracks, I feel.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, that's really good. But you were also saying off air you don't like playing that one live necessarily?
I've played that song live one time.
Oh, no kidding.
I played that song live one time, and that was at Higher Ground, and we weren't gonna play it live.
Yeah.
We weren't gonna play it live. It was not in the set list, and sure enough, it's everybody's favorite song.
Yeah.
So at the end of the show, they're just like chanting Method and the Rhyme. I'm like, okay. So Hunter had to just play it on his computer, and then me and another guy we were working with at the time, Jackson Garrow, we just got up on stage, like I said, one microphone in each hand and just kind of did it. And it just feels so unnatural.
Yeah.
To not have a guitar or something in your hand.
Yeah.
And I just, just don't play it live other than that.
Wow.
Get you a fidget spinner so you can have something in your
It's gotta
hand.
be something.
Yeah.
Air guitar. How about a guitar, no strings?
Plug it.
Or you can just you can just hold the guitar and not play it. I don't know.
I can be there to fiddle. I think it's a great song. I think you're missing something playing it, not playing it live. I got to tell you.
See what's gonna happen, right? That's gonna end up being a huge hit, even if you don't push it. Somehow, radio stations are gonna pick it up, and then you're gonna be forced to.
And then we're gonna have to be a pop band.
And then someday,
No, that's not true.
and then someday you're gonna be on a big tour going, oh, I hate playing that song, but you're gonna feel obligated. That's gonna be your encore because it's gonna be this massive hit.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what we were told. They're like, hey, that song is gonna be big. It's like, why?
Because it's good.
Hey, yeah, it sounds good. But like when you're recording it, or you're like, okay, this is great, like pop song. It's gonna be catchy. Sounds awesome. And then like when it's done, and you've listened to that same arpeggiated note maybe 5,000 times, and like you're just hearing it, and then it comes out that night, and you're like all excited, and then you hear it, you're like, should have been different.
Yeah.
It's also, I feel like it's a little like removed from our other tracks. Like,
Yeah.
Clearly it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
pop, we're more like country indie, but
Right.
So it changes the pace of the shows if we did play it live,
Yeah.
which would be nice, but it's also, that jumping from Zach Bryan to that to like Overdue is completely different.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Definitely. So you won't be that's not one that you're going to be re-recording with Eric Sauter, I assume.
No, I think that one kind of came out as good as we could get it.
Yeah.
I was really happy with the production and quality and everything on that song.
Yeah.
I had no issues with that one.
Absolutely. Now, do you guys, when you play out, are there other bands in the area that you kind of, I just know from my own experience, sometimes it happens sort of organically. You end up teaming up with other bands and playing a lot of shows with them. Is there anybody like that for you guys who you do a lot of shows with?
So with Two Towns, I can't say that we've like really teamed up with anybody. We've like became friends with people like on the road, just like seeing them occasionally. Like somebody that we like run into in Boston a lot is Rebecca Termel. I don't know if you guys have heard of her.
She's coming on I think it's October. It's a ways I think it's on my birthday. She's coming on. That's why I remember.
Yeah,
She's super talented, fantastic. Like we ran into her at a show at the Bebop in Boston, probably about a year and a half ago. She was just getting going. Like we were like kind of solidifying where we were in the New England music space, and she's fantastic. So you have a great guest there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we met her in Concord at the Run Like Thieves show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And she is coming in on your birthday.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, very cool. Yeah, you guys, obviously with this configuration, and whereas it's just the two of you, you can play a lot of different kinds of places, right?
Yep.
And really fit in with a lot of different, I mean, obviously you have enough music with, between the originals and the covers to fill a full night, but do you play a lot of shows where you only have like maybe 45 minutes, or do you try to book shows where you have more time?
I mean, I think the thing when we used to book the shows where it was like, 45 minutes an hour, playing a lot of the original stuff, and we'd get people there, and they're like, I think that was great when we were coming out of like the cover thing and like really building up and just being like, okay, now we're just going to start doing originals and stuff. And then when we stopped touring for that like year and a half, almost 2 years, like we're finding the need to like not start over, but kind of pick up the pace again, where we're like playing these bars, these smaller shows, and just getting as much music out there and like getting as many people engaged as we can.
Yeah.
And that's what we're kind of finding ourselves doing with these like 2-3 hour sets right now.
Yeah.
And we're definitely like in the process of booking like the 45-minute to an hour and a half shows of where it's just all the originals.
Sure.
But that'll probably come later, like in the fall, winter time. And then next summer, the tour that we have planned, we're going to go all over.
Yeah.
So we're not going to limit ourselves just to the Northeast. We're just going to get on the road and do it.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. By the way, where does the name come from? Two Towns Band.
I get asked this a lot, and it was just during COVID. Like I was just driving to Hunter's house, and I was like, oh, I wish he didn't live like 2 towns away.
Yeah.
Because like it was a drive. It was like a 30-minute drive every time I had to go record something, do something, practice.
Yeah.
I was like, I wish he didn't live 2 towns away, and that was just kind of it. We just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I was gonna say, what was the band name before? Because I don't know what it.
It was 2 towns.
Oh, all right.
It never changed. Yeah.
But before that though, you didn't have a name. It was just music.
Yeah.
All right.
It was just music. And they were just like 2 towns. And like the slogan that we like is like 2 guys from 2 towns. And that was, it just kind of stuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I only have one other person. So then I never have to change the name.
There you go.
If I get like 4 people, then I got to start doing some explaining.
Well, but if it's 4 people, but 2 of the people live in one town and 2 of the people live in the other.
See, that worked out for our Higher Ground show. It was like 2 people. It worked because they were from one town, we were from the other.
Yeah. See, there you go. There you go. Well, let's play another track. What should we do next? I think we've played. How many have we played? 3.
3.
So
Yep.
oh, good. So we have plenty to choose from yet because you sent us 6. Do you have a preference what we go with next?
Ooh, my next favorite out of the ones that we sent, probably 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. And anything we should know about this song? I don't know. Songs where there's an age, it almost I get the sense that there might be a story or something.
Yeah. So I wrote 17 when I was just like leaving home. It was kind of like being like, okay, it's like you're growing up, you're going to college. Like 17 was about all the things that like I had done or like we had done as friends when we were younger, and kind of like saying that if you could go back and do it all over again, you just wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's give this a listen. This is 17, and this is there's no the, right? It's just 2 Towns Band?
2 towns, like straight up 2 towns.
2 towns.
Yep.
Here we go.
We were so young, we didn't know, and we never did what we were told. We'd break all the rules, but we didn't care. Why can't we go back there? We were 17, and all that it means is we can be anything we want to be. If I could turn back time, if I could rewind, I know I would do it all a second time. And with you by my side, we'd take to the skies and fly, like when we were 17. Remember the days we'd laugh and play, and not have to care about anything. All that we knew was parties and jewels. We'd run around and act like fools. We could go back then, I know that we would do it all again. If I could turn back time, if I could rewind, I know I would do it all a second time. And with you by my side, we'd take to the skies and fly, like when we were 17. When we were 17, we were so young, we didn't know, and we never did what we were told. Break all the rules, we didn't care. Why can't we go back there? When we were 17, when we were 17. If I could turn back time, if I could rewind, I know I would do it all a second time. And with you by my side, we'd take to the skies and fly, like when we were 17.
That fade out snuck up on me there. That is 17. By the way, so we were talking off air. It's officially the name is Two Towns, not Two Towns Band.
Yep.
Correct?
Two Towns.
Two Towns.
Two Towns.
Gotcha.
Facebook, Instagram, all over it. Two Towns.
Gotcha. And the other thing that we were talking about too is, so one of the songs, this isn't one of the ones you sent me, but you mentioned that this is your favorite. Let me just see if, I just want to get to where I can play it because I got to open up Spotify here, which I can definitely do. But this has an interesting story. So it's called Fall Apart.
Yep.
And yeah, tell us about this while I look for
Fall
it.
Apart. It originally started as, there was this band from Norway, Lauren Liz, and they had somehow heard our music and reached out to us over an Instagram DM. And this was right when we were starting, like we were in the process of doing Shell City, and we're like, oh, okay, we need like one or two more songs to fill some more slots in this album. And just miraculously one day they reached out and they're like, hey, let's do a song together. And they sent us like a few bits and pieces of like ideas that they had. And then it was just like a back and forth collaboration. And it kind of like gave me a little light to how, just because you're like way apart in the world, like you're two different parts of like the globe, it doesn't mean that you can't like collaborate and make music with other people. So
yeah, I mean, we live in a time where, because I'm old enough to remember when, nobody was thinking about, being able to email and Dropbox, songs back and forth and all that stuff. So yeah, it is amazing that we're able to do all of that now. And it's, is it? Oh yeah, here we go. So this is called Fall Apart, and this is Two Towns.
Promised shooting stars, thunder and lightning and frost, driving cars. And he wants to hide it underneath a chair.
Call it naive or blinded by love, she kept on believing they'd never fall apart.
Wants to fight it, but she bleeds. She's torn apart, but it's not too late to change. It's not too late to change. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late to change. It's not too late to change. It's not
to change.
Wow, very cool. That is Fall Apart. Two Towns. Did that, so in the end, obviously that collaboration, you said it's your favorite, so you're obviously very happy with it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites that we did, and it came from absolutely nothing, and they just reached out and turned it into something beautiful.
Did it turn out the way that you expected, or was it a surprise? Because
it was definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
It was more of like, oh, this actually turned into something that like we can use, and it was a long process. Like I think we spent 3 to 6 months just like back and forth communication, being like, okay, who's going to do this? You're going to do this, and it turned into something that like we were really proud of in the end. There,
obviously, you don't have another vocalist with you to do that. Do you do that live at all, or
that's one we haven't really considered doing live. I think it's just because we don't have the female vocalist.
Yeah,
unless your voice can get that high.
I mean, we can see.
We can see what's going on.
Yeah,
but,
you never know. Yeah.
We just haven't really considered doing it live because we don't have that female vocalist aspect of it. But it's definitely something we would like consider bringing in, maybe reworking a little bit of the vocals to fit my range or maybe James's, and then go from there. Yeah.
What was the one you had mentioned maybe playing before we started talking about Fall Apart?
I think the two that we have left is Unoriginal and Should Have Been Me. Those are the...
Oh, Should Have Been Me. I really like that one a lot too.
Should Have Been Me I actually wrote when I was in 8th grade.
No kidding.
Should Have Been Me I wrote in 8th grade, and it just kind of followed me all the way till we started Two Towns. We're like, hey, here's something. And it kind of just came to be.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So did you have the lyrics written down somewhere, or did you just always remember them? From
I
8th grade,
had the lyrics written down somewhere, and we were renovating like one of our rooms in the basement that used to be my bedroom into a recording studio. And I had found this book from like this like little notebook from when I was like in middle school, 8th grade time. And I opened it up, and like the first page I opened it up to, Should Have Been Me was on there. And I was like, hey, we're going to try this. And it just turned out to be a great song.
Wow, I'll be damned. Did you rewrite any of the lyrics, or did you stick with what you had?
I think we stuck with everything I had. I think we reworked like the ending part a little bit, the outro. I think we reworked and maybe the second verse. But yeah, that was the first song that Two Towns ever put out, and that was back in 2020, I think, November of 2020.
Okay. Oh, cool. All right, let's give this a listen. This is Should Have Been Me. This is Two Towns.
Mistakes, and I'm reminded with every move I make. And I walk the line, but you wouldn't give me a second try. You were the one, oh, my one little lonely love, oh. Yeah, but you passed me by. Now all I see is those other guys. Oh, it should have been me that you wanted more. It should have been me, and I'm ripped and torn. No, it should have been me. Now it should have been me, it should have been me waiting at your door. It should have been me, now my heart feels so whole. It should have been me, now it should have been me. Whoa, 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 yeah. In my dreams at night, oh, you're always there every time. I wanna take a ride, and you know I want you by my side, my side, my side, yeah. And when you catch my eye, my heart just flips inside, yeah. Oh, but you walk on by. Now I feel I'm wasting time, yeah. Oh, it should have been me that you wanted more. It should have been me, and I'm ripped it all. No, it should have been me. Now it should have been me. It should have been me waiting at your door. It should have been me. Now my heart feels so. It should have been me. Now it should have been me. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not bad for 8th grade.
Yeah.
That's really good. I like that a lot. That should have been me. That is Two Towns. We have Two Towns live in studio. Of course, we have Zach and James here. And what should people know about where to find you online?
Best place is definitely Instagram. Two Towns on Instagram. We got Two Towns on Facebook, and we're really starting to make a TikTok presence out there too before it goes away. So we're just trying to get as much content out there as possible. So yeah, Two Towns on TikTok as well.
Yeah. You think it's going to go away, TikTok?
It might, man. I don't know.
Might. No, I know. Yeah, it could.
It could. So I mean, use it while it's there.
That's right. Exactly. And we do have one more track, which we'll use to end the show in a moment. But guys, thank you so much. This has been wonderful. I really like your sound. I like what you're doing. So
yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, by the way, Melanie in the chat room and her husband, JFed, from our friends from Vermont, they're very beard centric, and they notice you guys don't have beards, which is unusual for musicians in this era. Everybody's got facial hair.
Really? I just shaved this morning.
Did you really?
I can't grow a beard. I can do like the stash,
really?
like a little
With them.
soul patch thing.
Yeah.
And past that, nothing. It just grows in patchy and goofy.
Yeah.
So I was like, nope, I gotta take it off. Go
Well,
on.
you guys are young. Eventually, that pesky facial hair will start to show up, probably.
Yeah,
but-
we're really young. So
Yeah. One of them was saying that, yes, you, James, you could rock a handlebar mustache.
I've been told that multiple
I can
times.
so
yeah.
see that.
Yeah, I can
I
see
feel like
that.
it's got to do with the hat.
The hat, yes. That would be amazing. Yeah, Melanie said, yeah, handlebar stash and some crazy sideburns. So something to keep in mind.
I'll go for it.
And Jenny, before we wrap up, did you want to plug your website?
Absolutely. You can come check me out at jencoffey.com, JENNCOFFEY.com. Always up to something.
Yes, absolutely. Guys, thank you again. Of course, Two Towns here in studio with us. And we're going to close out with this track. Oh, anything we should know about this? Why is it called Unoriginal?
I think so. I actually didn't write this song. This is the only song in the album that I didn't write. Hunter wrote it, and I think he wrote it. I think he called it Unoriginal because it was kind of a play on a Rex Orange County thing that we were doing. Like, oh, what's the typical like indie poppy like I Love My Girlfriend song?
Yeah,
and this is what he ended up coming up with. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right, Zach and James from Two Towns. Thanks again, guys. And we will leave you with this. This is Unoriginal.
I get this funny feeling looking back at you with your eyes so wide and your heart so blue. I gotta say one thing, 3 words. Yes, this song is unoriginal, but darling, I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. I really, really, really love you. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, it's true. I love you. Baby, hold my hand. Maybe kiss again. I'll make the hurt go away. Just promise me that you'll stay. I've never met anyone like you. You're my boo. Darling, I love you.
I love you.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I do.
Oh, it's true.
I really, really, really love you.
I love you. Yes, I do.
Yes, I.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, darling, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love you.